In a world where chaos seems to reign supreme, where do we find our strength? How do we reclaim control over our lives amidst the turbulence? Imagine this: you're standing on a beach, feeling the waves crash against your feet. As you gaze at the vast ocean, you're struck by its immense power. But beneath the surface lies a serene calmness, untouched by the tumult above. Similarly, in the journey of life, our true power lies in rediscovering the calm within us. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we embark on a quest to understand the essence of power through the lens of Buddhism. Join us as we unravel the wisdom of ancient teachings and discover how they can empower us in our modern lives. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay connected on this transformative journey. At its core, Buddhism teaches us that true power isn't about dominating others or controlling external circumstances. Instead, it's about mastering our own minds and finding peace within ourselves. But how do we begin this journey of self-discovery? How do we tap into our inner reservoirs of strength and resilience? In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and powerless. We might find ourselves constantly chasing after success, approval, or material possessions only to feel empty and dissatisfied. But what if there's another way? What if true power lies not in the external world, but in the depths of our own being? Through simple yet profound teachings, Buddhism offers us a roadmap to reclaim our power and live with purpose and clarity. It invites us to explore the nature of our minds, to question our assumptions, and to cultivate qualities like mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. As we delve deeper into these teachings, we begin to realize that our happiness and well-being aren't dependent on external circumstances, but on how we relate to them. Join us on this journey of self-discovery as we dive into the heart of Buddhist wisdom and learn how to reclaim our power in a world filled with uncertainty and change. Together, let's embark on a path of transformation and empowerment guided by the timeless teachings of mindfulness, compassion, and inner strength. Lesson 1. Understanding power in Buddhism. In Buddhism, power isn't about control or dominance. It's about understanding and mastering the forces that shape our lives. Imagine your mind as a vast landscape with thoughts, emotions, and perceptions as its terrain. Buddhism teaches that true power lies in understanding this landscape, not in trying to control it. Buddhism emphasizes the power of awareness, known as mindfulness. Mindfulness is like a gentle spotlight that illuminates the inner workings of our minds. It allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by them. With mindfulness, we can choose how to respond to situations rather than reacting impulsively. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of impermanence. Everything in life is constantly changing, our thoughts, emotions, and circumstances. Recognizing this impermanence liberates us from the illusion of control. Instead of clinging to fixed ideas or outcomes, we learn to flow with the ever-changing currents of life. Another key aspect of Buddhist power is wisdom. Wisdom comes from seeing things as they truly are, beyond our personal biases and desires. It's the ability to discern what leads to genuine happiness and what causes suffering. With wisdom, we can make choices that align with our deepest values and aspirations. In Buddhism, power isn't about overpowering others, but empowering ourselves and others. Compassion is at the heart of this empowerment. Compassion is the understanding and concern for the suffering of others. When we cultivate compassion, we tap into a profound source of strength that enables us to uplift others and ourselves. Through meditation and contemplative practices, Buddhists cultivate inner strength and resilience. These practices help us develop qualities like patience, perseverance, and equanimity. Equanimity is the ability to remain balanced and steady, even in the face of life's ups and downs. Buddhism teaches that true power comes from within, not from external sources. Material wealth, social status, or fame may bring temporary pleasure, but they can't provide lasting fulfillment. True power lies in the depth of our inner resources, our wisdom, compassion, and resilience. By understanding the nature of power in Buddhism, we can reclaim our power from external influences. We no longer seek validation or approval from others but find our worth within ourselves. This inner power is unshakable, resilient, and infinitely renewable. In the next part, we'll explore how Buddhism helps us recognize and navigate external influences that can undermine our power. We'll learn how to cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and autonomy in our lives. So, stay tuned as we continue our journey of reclaiming power through the wisdom of Buddhism. And remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more insightful content. Lesson 2, in the journey of reclaiming our power, it's crucial to acknowledge the impact of external influences on our lives. Think about it for a moment. How often do we allow outside forces to dictate our emotions, decisions, and sense of self-worth? Imagine scrolling through social media and feeling a pang of envy as you compare your life to the carefully curated highlight reels of others. Or perhaps you find yourself swept up in the demands of a fast-paced consumer culture, constantly chasing the next big purchase in pursuit of happiness. These external influences can be relentless, bombarding us from all directions and leaving us feeling drained and disempowered. From advertising messages telling us we're not good enough unless we buy a certain product to societal norms dictating how we should look, act, and feel, the pressure to conform can be overwhelming. But here's the thing, we have the power to question these influences and reclaim control over our lives. It starts with awareness, recognizing when we're being influenced and understanding the impact it has on our thoughts and actions. Picture yourself taking a step back and observing these influences with a curious and discerning eye. Instead of blindly accepting them as truths, you begin to question their validity and consider whether they align with your values and goals. By doing so, you empower yourself to make conscious choices that are in alignment with your authentic self. You no longer allow external voices to dictate your worth or define your happiness. Instead, you reclaim your power and take ownership of your life's direction. It's important to remember that recognizing external influences doesn't mean shutting them out completely. After all, we live in a connected world where external input is inevitable. Rather, it's about developing a discerning mindset and choosing which influences to embrace and which to let go of. Imagine creating a mental filter that sifts through the noise, allowing only that which serves your highest good to penetrate your consciousness. Whether it's surrounding yourself with positive influences, setting boundaries with negative energy, or simply taking a break from the constant barrage of information, you are in control of what you allow into your life. As you continue on your journey of reclaiming your power, remember that you are not alone. Seek support from friends, family, or spiritual communities who uplift and empower you. Together, we can cultivate a collective resilience that withstands even the strongest external influences. So, take a moment to reflect on the external influences in your life. Are they empowering you to be the best version of yourself, or are they holding you back? With awareness and intention, you have the power to reclaim control and chart your own path to fulfillment and joy. Lesson 3, the illusion of control. Have you ever felt like you were in control of everything in your life? Like you held the reins and could steer your destiny wherever you pleased? It's a common feeling, isn't it? But let's pause and consider, is this sense of control truly real, or is it merely an illusion that we've crafted for ourselves? Imagine you're sailing a small boat on a vast ocean. You may feel like you're the master of your journey, deciding where to go and how fast to sail. But suddenly, a storm brews and the waves toss your boat around mercilessly. In that moment, you realize just how powerless you are against the forces of nature. Similarly, in life, we often encounter storms, unexpected challenges, and uncertainties that shake us to our core. Despite our best efforts to control every aspect of our lives, we're constantly reminded that some things are beyond our grasp. Think about a time when you meticulously planned every detail of an event only to have it derailed by unforeseen circumstances. Maybe it was a sudden illness, a financial setback, or a natural disaster. No matter how hard you tried to control the outcome, external factors intervened, leaving you feeling helpless and frustrated. The truth is, our illusion of control is like a fragile bubble waiting to burst. We convince ourselves that if we just work hard enough, plan meticulously enough, we can shape our lives exactly how we want them to be. But this belief sets us up for disappointment and disillusionment when things don't go according to plan. Buddhism teaches us to recognize this illusion of control and to let go of our attachment to outcomes. Instead of resisting the natural ebb and flow of life, we learn to surrender to it, embracing the uncertainty with an open heart. By relinquishing our grip on control, we free ourselves from the burden of expectation. We no longer feel responsible for orchestrating every aspect of our lives, allowing space for spontaneity and serendipity to unfold. It's not about resigning ourselves to fate or passively accepting whatever comes our way. Rather, it's about understanding that true power lies in our ability to adapt and flow with the ever-changing currents of life. When we release our attachment to control, we become like the bamboo swaying gracefully in the wind, resilient and flexible. We learn to navigate the ups and downs of life with ease, trusting in the inherent wisdom of the universe. So the next time you find yourself clinging to the illusion of control, remember the wisdom of Buddhism. True freedom comes from letting go. Embrace the unpredictability of life and reclaim your power by surrendering to the flow of existence. Lesson 4. Embracing impermanence. In the vast tapestry of existence, impermanence is the fundamental thread. Nothing remains static, everything flows in a ceaseless dance of change. Picture the seasons, how they shift and transform with effortless grace. Just as the trees shed their leaves in autumn, so too do our lives undergo constant flux. Consider a gentle stream meandering through the countryside. It doesn't resist the rocks or the bends, it simply adapts, flowing around obstacles with tranquil persistence. Similarly, when we embrace impermanence, we flow with life rather than against it. Imagine holding a handful of sand. As you clench your fist, the grains slip through your fingers, defying your attempts to hold onto them. Life's moments are like those grains of sand, slipping away no matter how tightly we grasp. Embracing impermanence means letting go of our need to control and accepting the fleeting nature of all things. Think about a beautiful sunset painting the sky with vibrant hues. It's a breathtaking sight, but it doesn't last forever. Like the sunset, our experiences are transient, meant to be savored in the present moment. When we understand this, we cherish each moment as it comes, knowing that it is unique and irreplaceable. Consider the cycle of birth and death, a fundamental aspect of existence. Just as a flower blooms and withers, so too do we pass through the stages of life. Instead of fearing death, we can see it as a natural part of the cycle, a transition to something new and unknown. Imagine a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, unfurling its delicate wings to take flight for the first time. In its transformation, the butterfly embodies the beauty of impermanence, embracing change as a catalyst for growth and renewal. Think about a child building a sandcastle on the beach. With each wave that crashes against the shore, the castle's form shifts and changes. Yet, the child continues to build, finding joy in the process rather than fixating on the outcome. Similarly, when we embrace impermanence, we find freedom in the ever-changing landscape of life. Consider the seasons of the year, each with its own unique charm. Just as winter gives way to spring, so too do our struggles eventually yield to new beginnings. By accepting impermanence, we find hope in the midst of adversity, trusting in the cycle of renewal that governs all things. Imagine a tree standing tall in the forest, its branches swaying in the breeze. Despite the storms that may rage around it, the tree remains rooted in the earth, resilient and steadfast. Like the tree, we can weather life's challenges with grace and resilience, knowing that change is inevitable but our inner strength is enduring. Think about a wave cresting on the ocean, rising and falling in a rhythmic dance. Each wave is unique, yet all are interconnected, part of the vast expanse of water that stretches to the horizon. When we embrace impermanence, we see ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as integral parts of a larger whole. Consider the passage of time, inexorable and relentless. Every moment slips away into the past, leaving only memories in its wake. Yet, in the fleetingness of time, there is beauty to be found, a reminder to live fully in the present moment and appreciate the richness of each experience. Imagine a seed lying dormant in the earth, waiting for the right conditions to germinate and grow. In its patience and resilience, the seed embodies the wisdom of impermanence, trusting in the natural rhythm of life. Similarly, when we surrender to the flow of existence, we allow ourselves to grow and evolve in harmony with the world around us. Think about the stars twinkling in the night sky, each one a beacon of light in the darkness. Though they may seem immutable from afar, the stars are in constant motion, evolving and changing over time. Like the stars, we are ever-evolving beings, shaped by the forces of the universe and the experiences that shape our journey. Consider the ebb and flow of the tide, a timeless rhythm that governs the oceans of the world. Just as the tide rises and falls, so too do our lives move in cycles of expansion and contraction. By embracing impermanence, we find peace in the knowledge that change is not to be feared but embraced as an integral part of the human experience. Imagine a symphony filling the air with its melodic strains, each note blending seamlessly into the next. In its harmony, the symphony mirrors the interconnectedness of all things, a reminder that we are but players in the grand orchestration of life. When we embrace impermanence, we find beauty in the symphony of existence, knowing that every moment is a precious gift to be cherished and celebrated. Lesson 5: Cultivating Inner Strength. In the journey of reclaiming your power through the lens of Buddhism, cultivating inner strength is paramount. It's about nurturing the resilience and fortitude that reside within you, waiting to be awakened. Imagine your mind as a garden where each thought, each practice is a seed that can either wither or flourish. To cultivate inner strength, begin by acknowledging your own worth. Recognize that your value doesn't depend on external validation or circumstances. You are inherently deserving of love and respect simply by being human. This awareness forms the foundation upon which your inner strength can grow. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a dear friend facing challenges. Embrace your imperfections and mistakes as opportunities for growth rather than sources of shame. Develop mindfulness, the practice of being present in the moment without judgment. Through mindfulness, you can observe your thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. This allows you to respond to situations with clarity and wisdom rather than reacting impulsively. Cultivate gratitude for the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, empowering you to face difficulties with a more positive outlook. Nurture a sense of purpose that aligns with your values and aspirations. When you have a clear sense of direction, you can draw upon your inner strength to overcome obstacles and pursue your goals with determination. Embrace vulnerability as a source of strength rather than weakness. By allowing yourself to be authentic and open, you create deeper connections with others and foster a sense of resilience in the face of adversity. Practice forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Holding on to grudges only weighs you down, while forgiveness liberates you from the past and allows you to move forward with greater freedom. Find solace in nature, whether it's taking a walk in the woods or simply gazing at the stars. Nature has a way of reminding us of our interconnectedness with all living beings and instilling a sense of awe and wonder that can replenish our spirit. Engage in acts of kindness and compassion towards yourself and others. Small gestures of generosity can have a ripple effect, spreading positivity and creating a more supportive and nurturing environment. Seek guidance from wise teachers and mentors who can offer insights and support on your journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Remember that cultivating inner strength is an ongoing process, not a destination. Be patient and gentle with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of life, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to deepen your resilience and reclaim your power. Lesson 6: Practicing Mindfulness. Mindfulness, the art of being present in the moment, holds immense power in Buddhism. Imagine a clear, tranquil pond. When disturbed, its surface becomes chaotic. Similarly, our minds can be stirred by thoughts and emotions, causing turmoil. But through mindfulness, we learn to calm the waters. At its core, mindfulness involves observing without judgment. It's like watching clouds pass by in the sky, noticing their shapes and colors but not becoming entangled in them. In everyday life, this means being fully aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise. One simple way to cultivate mindfulness is through conscious breathing. Take a moment to inhale deeply, feeling the air fill your lungs, then exhale slowly, releasing any tension. With each breath, bring your attention back to the present moment. Another practice is mindful walking. Feel the earth beneath your feet, the rhythm of your steps. Notice the sights, sounds, and smells around you without getting caught up in them. This simple act of walking becomes a meditation in itself. Mindfulness also extends to our interactions with others. When engaged in conversation, truly listen without planning your response. Notice the nuances of their words, the expressions on their face. By being fully present, we deepen our connections and understanding. Through regular mindfulness practice, we develop a greater sense of clarity and insight. We become more attuned to our inner workings, understanding the root causes of our suffering. With this awareness, we can respond to life's challenges with wisdom and compassion. But mindfulness is not just about being present, it's also about acceptance. We acknowledge our experiences without clinging to or pushing them away. Like leaves floating down a stream, we allow thoughts and emotions to come and go freely. In moments of difficulty, mindfulness offers refuge. Instead of getting swept away by fear or anxiety, we anchor ourselves in the present moment. We observe the storm raging within us with a sense of calm detachment. Moreover, mindfulness fosters gratitude and appreciation for the simple joys of life. We savor each moment, whether it's the warmth of the sun on our skin or the laughter of loved ones. In these small moments, we find profound contentment. As we deepen our mindfulness practice, we discover an inner reservoir of strength and resilience. No longer at the mercy of external circumstances, we become masters of our own minds. We reclaim our power to choose how we respond to life's ups and downs. In essence, mindfulness is a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It invites us to peel back the layers of conditioning and ego, revealing our true nature beneath. With each moment of mindfulness, we take one step closer to freedom and liberation. So let us embrace the practice of mindfulness with open hearts and minds. Let us commit to being fully present in each moment, cultivating peace and inner harmony. Together, we can reclaim our power and live with greater authenticity and joy. Lesson 7. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness, in its simplest form, is the art of being fully present in the moment. It's about waking up to the richness of each experience, whether big or small. Imagine walking through a garden, feeling the soft earth beneath your feet, noticing the vibrant colors of the flowers and inhaling the delicate fragrance of blossoms in the air. That's mindfulness, being immersed in the beauty of now. When we practice mindfulness, we train our minds to let go of worries about the past or anxieties about the future. Instead, we focus on what is happening right here, right now. This doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities or neglecting plans, but rather approaching them with a clear and calm mind. One simple way to cultivate mindfulness is through mindful breathing. Take a moment to close your eyes and pay attention to your breath as it flows in and out of your body. Notice the sensation of air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then leaving your body. With each breath, let go of tension and distractions, allowing yourself to be fully present in the moment. Another powerful tool for mindfulness is the practice of body scanning. Close your eyes and bring your attention to different parts of your body, starting from your toes and slowly moving upward. Notice any sensations, whether they're tingling, warmth, or tension, without judgment. This practice helps us become more aware of our bodies and release any physical discomfort or stress. Mindfulness isn't just about quieting the mind, it's also about tuning into our emotions with kindness and compassion. When we experience difficult emotions like anger, sadness, or fear, instead of pushing them away, we acknowledge them with gentleness. We recognize that emotions, like clouds passing through the sky, are temporary and ever-changing. Through mindfulness, we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. We become more attuned to the needs of others and the interconnectedness of all beings. As we practice being present with an open heart, we cultivate a sense of empathy and compassion that extends beyond ourselves. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life. but by incorporating mindfulness into our daily routines, we can reclaim our power and live with greater clarity and intention. Whether it's taking a mindful walk in nature, savoring a delicious meal, or simply pausing to breathe, each moment offers an opportunity to awaken to the beauty of life. So let's take a moment now to pause and bring our awareness to the present moment. Let's take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, let go of any tension or distractions. Remember, the power to transform our lives lies within us, and mindfulness is the key to unlocking that potential. Let's embrace each moment with mindfulness and cultivate a life filled with peace, joy, and purpose. Lesson 8: Navigating Challenges with Equanimity. In the journey of life, challenges inevitably arise like waves in the ocean. Yet, in the teachings of Buddhism lies a profound wisdom that helps us navigate these tumultuous waters with equanimity. Equanimity, often described as a balanced and serene state of mind, allows us to face challenges without being overwhelmed or swayed by extremes. Imagine a boat on a stormy sea. Despite the crashing waves and fierce winds, the boat remains steady and afloat. Similarly, with equanimity, we can weather life's storms without losing our inner stability. One key aspect of cultivating equanimity is accepting the impermanent nature of existence. Just as the weather changes, so do our circumstances. By embracing impermanence, we learn to let go of attachment to specific outcomes and find peace amidst uncertainty. Equanimity also involves understanding the interconnectedness of all beings. Just as every wave is part of the ocean, every individual is part of the fabric of existence. When we recognize this interconnectedness, we develop compassion and empathy, which in turn helps us face challenges with a broader perspective. In moments of difficulty, it's natural to experience a range of emotions, from fear and frustration to anger and sadness. However, with equanimity, we can observe these emotions without being consumed by them. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can respond thoughtfully and skillfully. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in cultivating equanimity. By staying present in the moment, we can avoid getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Mindfulness allows us to anchor ourselves in the here and now, where we can find stability and clarity. Equanimity doesn't mean suppressing emotions or denying their existence. Rather, it's about embracing them with openness and curiosity. Just as clouds pass through the sky, emotions come and go. With equanimity, we can observe them without getting swept away. Developing equanimity requires practice and patience. Like a muscle, it grows stronger with consistent effort. Through meditation, reflection, and contemplation, we can train our minds to remain calm and centered even in the face of adversity. One powerful practice for cultivating equanimity is loving-kindness meditation. By extending compassion and goodwill towards ourselves and others, we create a sense of warmth and connection that can sustain us through difficult times. Equanimity also involves surrendering the illusion of control. While we can influence certain aspects of our lives, there are many factors beyond our power. By letting go of the need to control everything, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. In the midst of challenges, it's essential to take care of ourselves physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Engaging in activities that nourish our body, mind, and soul can help us maintain balance and resilience. Finding support from others is another crucial aspect of navigating challenges with equanimity. Just as a tree relies on its roots for stability, we rely on our relationships for strength and encouragement. Opening up to trusted friends, family members, or mentors can provide invaluable guidance and perspective. Ultimately, cultivating equanimity is a lifelong journey. It's not about achieving a state of perfect calmness, but rather learning to dance gracefully with the rhythm of life. With each challenge we face, we have an opportunity to deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In conclusion, navigating challenges with equanimity is a transformative practice that allows us to find peace amidst chaos. By embracing impermanence, cultivating mindfulness, and surrendering the illusion of control, we can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. As we continue on this journey, may we cultivate equanimity in our hearts and minds, bringing greater harmony and compassion to ourselves and the world. Lesson 9: Compassion and Empowerment. In the vast garden of Buddhist teachings, compassion stands tall as a towering tree, offering shade and nourishment to all who seek refuge beneath its branches. It's not merely a virtue, but a potent force that empowers both the giver and the receiver. Imagine a world where empathy flows freely, where understanding reigns supreme, and where every action is guided by kindness. This is the world that compassion paints, and it's within our reach. At its core, compassion is the profound realization that we are all interconnected. Just as the waves are inseparable from the ocean, so too are we inseparable from one another. When we recognize this fundamental truth, our hearts naturally open and barriers dissolve. We see beyond the superficial differences that divide us and embrace the underlying unity of all beings. Empowerment blossoms from compassion like a flower unfurling its petals in the warmth of the sun. When we extend compassion to others, we not only alleviate their suffering but also cultivate our own inner strength. It's a paradoxical truth: the more we give, the more we receive. By lifting others up, we elevate ourselves. In the practice of compassion, there are no prerequisites, no barriers to entry. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. You don't need wealth, status, or even words. All that's required is an open heart and a willingness to embrace the inherent dignity of every being. Compassion isn't just a lofty ideal, it's a practical tool for navigating the complexities of life. In times of conflict, it serves as a bridge to reconciliation. When faced with adversity, it offers solace and support. And in moments of joy, it amplifies our shared celebration. But perhaps most importantly, compassion reminds us of our shared humanity. In a world that often seems divided by fear and distrust, it's the common thread that binds us together. It's the light that shines through the darkness, guiding us home to ourselves and to one another. So let us cultivate compassion in our hearts, nurture it like a precious seedling, and watch as it grows into a mighty tree, shading the world with its boundless love. Together, we can reclaim our power, not through force or domination, but through the gentle strength of compassion. Lesson 10: Integrating Wisdom into Daily Life. In the bustling rhythm of our lives, weaving the teachings of Buddhism into our daily existence can seem like a daunting task. But it's not about complex rituals or grand gestures, it's about embracing simplicity and mindfulness in every moment. Start your day with intention. Before the chaos of the day sets in, take a moment to set an intention for how you want to show up in the world. Whether it's cultivating kindness, patience, or gratitude, this simple practice can set the tone for your entire day. Practice mindfulness in mundane tasks, from washing the dishes to taking a walk. Use these everyday activities as opportunities to practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the sensations, sounds, and sights around you, bringing your full awareness to the present moment. Cultivate compassion. Extend kindness not only to those you love but also to strangers and even those you find challenging. Recognize the interconnectedness of all beings and strive to alleviate suffering wherever you can. Embrace imperfection. Let go of the need for perfection and instead embrace the beauty of impermanence. Understand that life is ever-changing and it's okay to stumble along the way. Practice gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude has the power to shift your perspective and cultivate a sense of abundance. Be present in your relationships. Put down your phone, turn off the distractions, and truly be present with the people you care about. Listen deeply, offer your full attention, and cherish the moments you share together. Cultivate inner peace. Create moments of stillness in your day, whether it's through meditation, deep breathing, or simply pausing to take a few mindful breaths. Cultivating inner peace allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. Let go of attachments. Recognize that clinging to material possessions, relationships, or even ideas of self can lead to suffering. Practice non-attachment and learn to let go with grace. Live with integrity. Align your actions with your values and principles even when it's difficult. Integrity is the foundation of a meaningful and empowered life. Seek growth and learning. Approach life with a curious and open mind, always eager to learn and grow. Every experience, whether joyful or challenging, offers an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Foster connection with nature. Spend time in nature whenever possible, immersing yourself in its beauty and wisdom. Nature has a way of grounding us and reminding us of our place in the larger tapestry of life. Practice self-care. Prioritize your physical, emotional, and mental well-being by engaging in activities that nourish your body, mind, and soul. Remember that self-care is not selfish but essential for sustainable empowerment. Be gentle with yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and kindness you offer to others. Celebrate your successes, learn from your mistakes, and remember that you are worthy of love and acceptance just as you are. Cultivate patience. Understand that personal growth and transformation take time. Be patient with yourself and trust in the process, knowing that every step forward is a victory in itself. Stay grounded in the present. Resist the temptation to dwell on the past or worry about the future. Anchor yourself in the present moment where true peace and freedom reside. Find joy in the simple things. Take pleasure in life's simple pleasures, whether it's savoring a delicious meal, watching a sunset, or sharing laughter with loved ones. True happiness often lies in the moments we least expect. Practice forgiveness. Release resentment and bitterness by practicing forgiveness, both towards others and yourself. Holding on to grudges only weighs you down, while forgiveness liberates your heart. Cultivate a sense of awe and wonder. Approach life with childlike curiosity and wonder, marveling at the beauty and mystery of the world around you. Cultivating a sense of awe opens you up to new possibilities and perspectives. Embrace change. Instead of resisting change, embrace it as an inevitable part of life's journey. Adaptability is a hallmark of resilience, allowing you to navigate life's twists and turns with grace and ease. Remember your inherent worthiness. You are inherently worthy of love, belonging, and happiness simply by virtue of being human. Embrace your uniqueness, celebrate your strengths, and shine your light brightly in the world. Conclusion. In the journey of reclaiming your power through the teachings of Buddhism, remember that simplicity is key. Embrace the profound simplicity of the Buddha's teachings as you walk the path of self-discovery. As you reflect on impermanence, recognize that change is constant and that holding on to attachments only brings suffering. Let go of the illusion of control and find freedom in surrendering to the flow of life. Practice mindfulness in every moment, anchoring yourself in the present and experiencing each sensation fully. Through mindfulness, you can cultivate inner peace and clarity, enabling you to respond skillfully to life's challenges. Embrace the power of compassion, both for yourself and others, recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings. As you integrate wisdom into your daily life, remember that small actions can have a profound impact. Embody the teachings of Buddhism in your interactions with others, spreading kindness and understanding wherever you go. Find strength in adversity, knowing that every obstacle is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Take time each day to nourish your spirit through meditation and contemplation. Connect with the depths of your being, tapping into the limitless potential within you. Trust in your innate wisdom and inner strength, knowing that you possess the power to overcome any obstacle. As you conclude this journey, reflect on how far you've come and celebrate your progress. But remember, the path of empowerment is ongoing, requiring dedication and commitment. Let this be a call to action, inspiring you to continue your exploration of self-discovery and empowerment. Together, let us walk this path with courage and compassion, supporting each other along the way. Let us reclaim our power, not through force or dominance, but through understanding and love. And may we continue to shine brightly, illuminating the world with the light of wisdom and compassion. Thank you for joining us on this journey with Wisdom Woven. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to continue your exploration of wisdom and empowerment.